My name is David Fleming from the Disciples Ignited YouTube channel, where we are focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom and preparing his disciples. Now we're studying the book of Romans, and we're in Romans chapter 2, where yesterday we talked a little bit about the rewards that Jesus wants to give to his disciples who have served him well. Now, this is not to be confused with eternal salvation, which is a gift that God gives by his grace to those that put their faith in Jesus. But Jesus does want to reward those who have served him well upon the earth. And we are mentioned one verse in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and I want to go into that a little bit more in detail, because we really need to ask ourselves, well, these rewards, how do we earn them? Is it something that we do that earns these rewards? Is everybody going to get a reward? Well, lots of questions, and there are answers. So let's turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and read a little bit more about it. I'm going to read to you from 1 Corinthians chapter 3, starting with about the 10th verse. So you might want to turn and follow along with me. Paul writes, "By the grace God has given me, I laid a foundation as a wise builder, and someone else is building on it. But each one should build with care, for no one can lay any foundation other than the one already laid, which is Jesus Christ." Now, Paul is writing metaphorically. That means symbolically. And he is saying that we are like builders, and we're building on the foundation of Jesus Christ. But then he goes on and says that everybody has different building materials that they're using to build with. "If anyone builds on this foundation using gold, silver, costly stones, wood, hay, or straw, their work will be shown for what it is, because the day will bring it to light." Otherwise, there's a day coming that the kind of works that you have been doing are going to be brought out into the open. Everybody's going to see what kind of life you lived. It will be revealed with fire, and the fire will test the quality of each person's work. So whatever building material you were using, gold, silver, costly stones, wood, hay, straw, it's going to be cast into the fire. And if it survives the fire, it is going to be turned into a reward that Jesus is going to give you. Let me finish. Verse 15, it says, "If it is burned up, the builder will suffer loss, and yet will be saved, even though only as one escaping through the flames." So it seems that Paul is telling us that one day we're all the Christians are going to be standing before Christ, and he is going to be giving out these rewards based upon the lives that we have lived, the works that we have done. All the works that we have done are going to be cast into this eternal fire, and if it survives the fire, the Lord is going to turn it into a reward and reward us with it. But some people's works are going to all be burned up in the fire, and they'll still be saved. They're going to spend eternity with the Lord in heaven, but yet they will have no reward because they had not lived the life that Jesus deemed worthy of a reward. Now remember, their eternal salvation was a gift, but their reward is earned. Well, if anything, that should give us all a motivation to really question, what kind of life am I living? Am I going to stand before the Lord and he's going to say, well, you're saved, but no reward? Or is he going to say, well done, good and faithful servant. Here is your reward because of the life that you lived and the works that you did. Well, there's more to learn about this, so join me tomorrow and we'll talk about it.